Good day, we are Team D, and we are here to speak about the difficulties that students have when using online learning. As you may remember, before to the epidemic, everything was functioning for us students. Education was equally available to rich and poor students alike. And then the epidemic began. We students and youth are wondering when this pandemic would stop and what is going on in the outside world. We've been doing well since the lockdown was introduced a few months ago. Then, the higher education responded with a choice to introduce the online learning.
The abrupt change to online learning has flipped education on its head. And in many cases, it is the students who are suffering the most. Learning online is quite different from learning in the classroom. Whether you are a K-12 student or a college student, whether it's keeping focus in studying at home or lack of reliable internet connection and equipment, the transition to digital learning has been fraught with difficulties. Students and families are seeking for answers. As a result of the deployment of online class, many students are suffering.
Many people are skeptical about the deployment of online education. Others argue that education is more successful when learners teach in a face-to-face system rather than online classrooms, where some students are not listening or even attending. Absenteeism is another growing issue in an online class environment. Learners are unable to concentrate owing to external distractions. This issue must be addressed if we are to continue providing high-quality education to our students and youths.
Many students feel unprepared to use institutionally specific technology, and some even feel unprepared to use commercial software. To keep on track, many of them are expected to share laptops and computers with their parents, sisters, and brothers.
Without a teacher physical presence and face-to-face touch, it's difficult to keep pupils engaged during online lectures. And I'd like you leaders to remember that not every student or teacher owns a personal device that can be used for online learning.
Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Education shows us the importance of hard work at the same time, help us grow and develop. Thus, we are enabled to shape a better solution since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Everything has been limited.
Educational institutions are scrambling to deal with the pandemic. It produced a need to respond to such unforeseen catastrophes, which has been known as the new normal, and has a profound influence on many sectors, including education. Online education continues to be a useful method of education. However, if it is not done appropriately, it may result in its own set of problems.
Learning knitting alone may be exciting at first, but those who aim to learn many things may lose interest in the course as time passes. Perhaps, online education will improve in the future as technology improves to be more efficient and convenient.
Leaders, as we stand here, we want to voice and share our thoughts on how to solve this issue. We want everyone to hear us because it is essential to design activities that increase engagement in online learning to avoid possible complication for online students. As some schools implement a new system such as the Learning Management System or LMS for offering new information and acknowledged learning to students, they will be pushed to become used to a new sort of learning strategy.
To overcome these obstacles, they must be directed by techniques and assistance for an effective learning process in order to lessen difficulties to students and as a result, a successful educational system. Thank you very much.